Unmute. Hello.
Hello.
Me.
I'm here with my BFF, RisingStar, Amilia. I'll be moving over there in a second. I gotta use the restroom.
Alright.
We're gonna try and finish Zipper's house today. So, yeah. I do not have my other screen working right now, so I will be checking my tablet for chat once I'm done in the bathroom.
There I got chat pulling on my phone too now. Yeah. Hello. I need to mute my phone. There we go. Let's see. I realize those are uneven, right? This bugs me. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's not bugging me now. A little screen over there. Let me. I don't know what that is. Zipper.
How's it going?
Good. All I've done so far is your lights were not lined up.
I tried.
I know, and they were super close. Except it was like a grid off.
I hate it when that happens.
So, yeah. Okay,
Okay. Simply going.
so we wanted to do trees over here, it sounded like.
Yeah, I wanted it to look like a spring garden. Oh, I'm so tired. But I promised my lovely viewers that I would do a stream today. So.
Didn't enter the chat.
I got like 1 hour sleep. I know I told you that, but the stream didn't know. So. I thought we turned on BB. I thought we turned on the move objects.
I thought so too, but I'm gonna put it in.
What? Why is it being weird? Stop being weird.
It's interesting which commands need it to be true and which commands need it to be,
I usually just type them in and it turns it on.
well, like some of them you have to type on to turn it on, some of them you have to type true.
Did they change that?
I don't know, but that's just how it's always been for me.
I literally just type it in and it turns it on.
After a specific tree, honestly.
Feel free to make the trees bigger if you need to.
Where did it? Oh wait.
With this interaction, okay.
That tree.
Oh, I'll have to do it from the computer. If we need to take a vote, we can do that. I don't recognize a lot of these things, and I like go through it all, like debug wise.
Yeah. I wish I'd found the big tree for that though, like the actual tree. Because you know, there's like two states. There's the like tree, and then there's the plant version.
Yeah.
And I found the plant version, and I want the tree version. What do you mean?
What?
I spelled it wrong. Whatever.
You spelled pomegranate wrong. I'm disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm cold. I should have worn a sweater. How do I turn the heat up here?
I don't know.
I don't know where their thermostat is because I'm cold. I want to be warmer than that. Okay.
I don't see the tree, so.
You keep doing
Yeah.
your thing, I will figure this out.
Why are there 3 avocado trees? Yes, it does.
I turned up the heat a lot, so it won't be freezing in here.
Good. I swear, even with my glasses on, I can't see shit.
I know, right?
Am I really this blind?
Yes, we're all blind. Yes, did they add new things to the debug? Because I don't recognize a lot of these.
I think there was some new ones added with the newer packs. But... Oh, did you get the kits?
No.
Those look so stupid.
It's a waste of money. A lot of that stuff should have been in other packs. I'm not gonna pay money for something that should
Honestly, I think if they're gonna be that small, they need to be cheaper.
I wouldn't pay more than maybe $2.
Let's make them free.
At most, maybe. If they were actually good enough, but apparently
The dust
they're
one's
broken.
awful.
Yeah,
From what I've seen.
they're apparently broken as hell, so I'm not touching those unless I get it for free.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time and money.
Okay, I can't find the damn tree. That tree will grow up eventually, though. Actually, this is what we can do. Set gardening state.
What?
Growth stage. Blossoming. Boom. Cheated.
How did you do that?
So when you have testing cheats on, if you shift clicked on an object like a plant, you can reset the growth stage, the maturity, you can reset whether they're blooming or not.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm actually gonna make this one bigger as well. If I click the right button.
I'm like a total idiot. The testing cheats thing never works for me. So.
I always turn it on. I'm actually going to get a mod that I'm gonna get the tool mod.
Ooh, I've been wanting to get that.
So that it helps with those.
Yeah, I would use that, but I'm trying to avoid using mods on here, and knowing Sims, it would throw a hissy fit.
Yeah.
It'll be like, you turn it on, and then you turn it off again. What the hell?
Oh, I know what kind of tree I want. To put in one of these. Where is it? Put it on the back corner though, because
It's kind of fun to watch with the delay. Because I see you're like working on certain things, and then it's just like, ooh.
yeah, I like that cherry tree there. Yes, that
Yeah.
cherry blossom tree. Alright, let's throw in some hedges around these trees.
Yeah. Oh, there's apparently a lady on the bench over there. Oh! Hi, Amilia. I just saw your afternoon thing. The chat's being wonky for me, so... Hello.
There we go.
Good afternoon. We have a lovely guest star today. My friend Emily is here. She likes Sims too, so we're technically
Actually, I
playing Sims
think we
together.
play a lot of the same games for the most part.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're starting Skyrim, and I'm hoping to get into it, but I think I'm gonna do Fallout first.
I want to do Fallout, but I bought Skyrim first.
Max
It's all
bought
good.
Skyrim.
Awesome.
I am...
There's a slight delay with the chat because we're not using... Sims is sick. Yeah. It is, especially if you add mods.
I put the flowers on there. Why is it not showing the flowers?
It's probably the wrong season. I would change the season, but I don't know how.
I want to test something then. First, I'm gonna put it down to the side.
But yeah, I eventually I want to get rid of Sims because I don't like how the people have been handling Sims recently. So I want to get Paralives, but it's not out yet. So Paralives is kind of like The Sims, but the creators actually listen to their fan base. Like, oh my god, it looks so cool. And they're not even close to being done. It's still like a couple years out. Can you hear the Animal Crossing music? If you don't mind me asking. Because we put on Animal Crossing music, but I don't know if it could be picked up over the audio.
Making custom hedges.
Nice.
Iris, these are a nice springtime flower. Let's throw in the blue though.
Those hedges are beautiful, Lily. You like know all these like tips and tricks that I don't, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that technically is there. Yeah, I need to figure out how to change the season because it's like, I think
it's a command.
I thought you had to like get a mod to change the season.
I don't know. I want to say there is a way to do it with a command.
Yeah, because I want to change it to summer because I think it's on spring and everything's not like fully in bloom and it's annoying as hell.
The problem is that a lot of stuff are seasonal now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead and use my phone to watch the chat.
Sorry, my internet's being funky. May not be able to stick around. Also, isn't it a DLC?
For the seasons?
Wait, which one's a DLC?
Because if you're talking about seasons itself, yes, that's a DLC.
Yeah, I have all the packs. I don't have the kits, though. And I don't want to buy the kits. But I have all the packs. So, seasons, I technically, I do have it, but I'm trying to figure out how to change the seasons now. Like, because I think I set it on spring, and seems DLC is a scam, to be honest. Yeah, that's why I'm excited for Paralives, because they actually seem to be putting in effort with their content. And they just did a update. Like, the game is still a couple years out. It still won't be out for a little while. But they have, like, these little updates that just make it look cooler, even though it's not, like, a big deal. Like, they just did a picture frame update. I think you need a weather controller to change the seasons on the fly. Okay.
There's supposed to be a way to do it without having to go into live mode, though.
Yeah. But with Paralives, they just released an update about picture frames. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's something interesting. Or POS in settings. POS? It's probably using an acronym.
Yeah, I don't recognize the acronym.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what that is.
Possibly.
I think I'm gonna
I don't know if Alicia has seen the basement. Hold on a second, don't show it. Have you seen the basement of this house yet? Because I don't know if you've been on my Sims streams before, because I
put my cup on the sink. Damn.
I'm sorry.
No,
I apologize for my abbreviations, and no, I have not. Show him the basement.
Alright, so we have a normal Easter cottage.
And then satanic basement.
Yeah. It's lovely. Surprisingly, this was my first time seeing it too, because I've been refusing to watch anything that deals with Zipper because I hate his guts.
I expected no less.
I absolutely hate this bunny's guts.
Yeah, that's why I added the satanic basement. The players hate him.
So, I've been avoiding the streams. I will watch the next character streams, but I was like, not Zipper. Anybody but Zipper.
Yeah.
Then I came over today and we're still working on it, so...
I know,
Zipper
it required a lot more landscaping than I thought.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put in, like, a bench right here.
Oh,
you know?
that'd be
And then,
nice.
like, flowers. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of do like an Eastery, like, sitting garden.
Yeah.
So let's...
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the next character since we're working on that.
We're close to it, too.
Yeah.
It's...
And
I wish this was just a smidge more, like, vibrant, you know? Like, the color was
just
a little
pop.
bit...
You know what would be
it's
great?
It's a good color, but it's not quite bright enough.
You know what would be great? If we had the Sims 3 thing where you can alter colors.
I think there's some mod that lets you do that, but I don't know.
I
think
they
it's very
they
taxing.
recently released a mod, but it's still on Patreon. It's not out to the
Patreon,
public yet.
and from what I've heard, because it's, you know, like, it's still a beta, it's very taxing on your computer, like, it slows it down a lot. So,
because they're still testing.
However, when it comes out, I'm super excited to be able to play with it.
Yeah. They said, I was honestly thinking, I bet there's some kind of dark, dingy basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I want to do this one or this one?
Whatever works.
I like this one better.
But yeah, with Paralives, they just did an announcement for, like, picture frames. And apparently, you can add your own pictures. So, you can put your own pictures in the picture frames.
If you have the picture on your computer, you can upload the image to your game. Which, I love that idea because, honestly, I can find so many, like, amazing sketches and art pieces easier on Google than I can in the game.
Yeah.
And, like, sometimes, like, I want to do a very, like, realistic looking apartment one of these days. You know, not Max's Match. I want it to be very realistic looking.
Yeah.
And I'm not happy with any of the CC paintings I'm finding for it.
No, yeah.
So
I'm just excited because...
I'm excited for Paralives where you can upload your own pictures.
Yeah, I'm excited because I use The Sims to help me make sets for my comics because I have a hard time drawing backgrounds. So, adding this photo thing in means I can have more detailed backgrounds with, like, special, like, photos in it.
I wonder if they're going to do something, like, you can do that with pillows, too, you know?
You can, I think they...
Pillows and
they showed it
what
with the
they
pillows,
showed.
yeah.
I'm wondering if there's going to be other things, like wallpaper or whatever you can do. Because that'd be cool.
I would love to do that to
I would
wallpaper.
do Sherlock.
Nerd.
While we're in this pandemic, I've realized I love face masks. A lot of my face masks are nerdy. I have a Doctor Who one, I have Harry Potter, I got all these things, and then I realized I don't have a Sherlock mask.
Oh, no. Well, the last season of Sherlock was kind of crappy, so...
I still liked it.
It was okay.
However, I'm going to get the fabric that's that wall print, and then I'm going to embroider this smiley face in the corner of the mask. It's my project that I want to do. And, like...
Oh, I think you left. Oh, well.
Me and my mom were talking about this the other day, but masks are probably going to become a normal thing like they are in China and Japan.
Yeah, I like it.
Because most people are like, yeah, no, I haven't gotten the flu all year. I don't want this to happen again, so...
Yeah, I like it. I like masks. And I...
Like, they're uncomfortable. I personally, like, okay, on the bus, definitely using the mask. In the grocery store, definitely using the mask.
Mm-hmm.
In the mall, walking around, I might tuck it under my chin like normal, like when I'm walking outside.
Yeah.
Inside JCPenney and Macy's, I'd pull it up if I get close to somebody, but it's, you know, it's a big enough space that you're spread out. Whereas I go into Hot Topic, I'm immediately putting it on before I go in. That's how I'm going to treat it.
Yeah. I mean...
Let's put in...
I want to get a mask where I can wear my glasses with it because it's been so hard.
Yeah. There's supposed to be a trick.
I've tried the supposed tricks and it doesn't work.
I don't know. There's supposed to be a special mask out now that helps. And I
get a well-fitting mask. Well, I do. I have really nice fitting masks, but something
the problem
will,
is,
slip.
Okay, so the gap, so from where your nose is to where your cheek is, it creates a gap in the fabric in your face.
Yeah.
And your steam and all rises from those gaps up. So it would have to be like a face form fitted mask. And that's not comfortable.
I don't know this person. Hi, KK Oopsie.
KK Oopsie.
I love that username. That's cute.
These flowers all look so dreary right now, though.
I know. Yeah, we're just finishing up this house that I've been working on for the last couple weeks. Thanks. But yeah, we're just finishing up this house that I've been working on the last couple weeks. I've been doing a series recently where I do I design houses. You actually said that right. Yay! I said it right.
Nice. I'm gonna put in a slightly exotic flower there too.
Ooh, yeah.
Just like a pop.
Yeah.
Because it's like a bright yellow, and I feel like it would give it a nice pop. Like bring out the roses and the pillows.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing more purples.
Okay. Oh. I heard the follower noise. Yay! Welcome.
That threw me off. I haven't heard it.
Since I don't do D&D anymore on Sunday.
Usually I'm on call with you, so I have my screen muted.
Yeah.
So I never hear it.
Yeah.
And nobody's followed me while I was streaming.
Oh no!
They always follow me right before I start. So I'm like, okay, I'm starting in 5, and then so they click it right before I start, or they click it right after I end, and I'm just like. But then again, I've only streamed 3 times lately because I've been not in the mood. I've been in a really depressive episode lately, so I've just not. No, it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
But I will be, so not tomorrow because of my bone scan. I want tomorrow to be just focused on the bone scan. I will be relaxing the rest of the day. I will probably stream on Tuesday. My streams usually start at around noon is what I go for, but it depends on how I'm feeling when I wake up, because some days I'll wake up at 9:30 with my alarm, which I need to fix because going back to school, I have to wake up earlier than that for classes, because my classes start at 10.
Yeah.
But I purposely set it at noon because that gives me 2 hours in between my morning class and my afternoon
BRB,
class.
give me 5 minutes. Okay.
So I stream at noon, and I will usually go for about 2 hours, depending on when my next class is. Wednesdays, I believe it's 3 hours, and it's later in the day. And then the weekend is more flexible.
Yeah. I'm thinking I
don't stream Saturdays. I do stream Sundays.
I'm thinking about streaming Sundays now because I'm not doing D&D anymore.
Yeah.
But I might
this
do
week I'm going to
Sims
try
again.
and get in the schedule with my streams. That way when I start school, it's already, I'm used to it by then. I got to order my textbook when I get home, though.
Yeah. My new D&D
I'm
group
surprised
is
I don't have
later.
a textbook for math.
Huh?
I was looking at my textbooks yesterday because not yesterday, but the day before, because that's when the bookstore opened.
Yeah.
I have one textbook listed for all of my class. I have a writing textbook. No textbook for my math. I'm just like, what? So I have to email my professor on Monday the 29th, because that's when I'm like, hey, unless it pops up, because I'm going to check it again when I go home, when I get home. I'm going to check the library again, because maybe it just didn't get added into the system for some reason.
Yeah.
And then
weird.
If it's not being added during the week, I will contact my professor on Monday and be like, hey, is there supposed to be a textbook? Because I'm not finding it at the school library. I might have to call the bookstore and be like, hey, this isn't popping up.
Yeah.
That might be what I do. But I don't know if they're open next week with it being spring break.
Yeah.
I think they are because, people want to buy the textbooks before classes.
Yeah.
So.
I've been wanting to stream more Sim stuff, but I'm getting into the plot of Skyrim, so I don't want to.
Yeah, I really only stream Sims or Minecraft right now.
Yeah.
I would stream Phasmophobia, but the others always forget that I own it when they go to play. So I haven't even played it yet. I
I'd
bought
play-
it and I haven't played it, and it's been like 3 months.
I would play with you, but I don't do scary.
I like scary, so
I
yeah.
may do scary on my channel eventually, but it's got to be like borderline.
We should do the FNAF video, the FNAF games, as like a throwback.
God.
I'll play them, you be commentary. I play, you be commentary. Okay?
Yeah.
That way it's not as scary for you.
Yeah. And
But
eventually...
I just have to buy them because I don't have them.
Yeah, I may have told you this, but eventually if a video on my YouTube does well, it will, I will start playing Danganronpa on my channel with my dad.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Because you know my dad, stuff will go down and he's like, oh no.
Oh no.
And starts doing sassy
I think I'm gonna
comebacks.
do a really miniature. Let's see how small
He
can I get that?
would probably...
I can't. Okay, that's actually nice and tiny.
Yeah.
I love this. Okay,
You know
this
he
is-
would probably cuss out Monokuma if something bad happens to a character.
Oh yeah,
he
I'm so
likes.
excited for it.
He'd just be like, you bleep and bleep bear, bleep 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 bleep. It's like, okay, Dad.
I love that miniature like cherry blossom tree.
That
there.
is cute.
Oh, you zoom in and you can't see it through the pomegranate leaves. Here, I'm gonna show the other
Curse
side.
you, pomegranates. Actually, don't curse the pomegranates. I love pomegranates. It's my favorite
Are we
berry.
Persephone?
Huh?
Are we Persephone though? It's the fruit of the underworld. I still love it though.
I still think it's funny that technically...
I think I'm gonna do a hedge here so that you get a little bit of a private area in this little seating area.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like
Okay,
to
I'm
tell
back.
you.
Welcome back.
I like to
We
tell
missed
you
you.
the ideas I come up with. That way, if you're
Emily,
like,
they're
no,
back.
hello, welcome back. That way, if I come up with an idea that you're not so happy about, you can be
Yeah.
like, actually, I had this idea.
Yeah,
you know?
we have a similar style set. That's why I feel comfortable like handing my games to you whenever
I'm gonna go.
you're here.
I want to do the pink. I want it to stand out, and I feel like the pink will be a nice accent to.
I've been just trying to use pastel colors.
I
to
know.
the best
I'm
of my
trying to
abilities.
use the brighter purples and pinks and red.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
But
But with them being muted, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
yeah.
Although they do look really, really pretty like this.
Ooh, that is pretty. Yeah,
I like this kind of mauvey color. And then you got the cherry blossom tree going through it. Yes, that's lovely.
Yeah.
I love that.
The next character is Frillard, and I'm trying to think of
Which one's Frillard? Because I don't know.
He was only in City Folk.
You'll have to send me a picture because I cannot remember like 97% of the characters.
Yeah, he was Dr. Shrunk's mentor, and he only showed up in City Folk.
I have a
And
better
he's like
time
he's this old lizard.
memorizing like the more popular characters that have been throughout. Like I mentioned Brewster earlier today. I've only realized Brewster in the last 6 months. I've been playing the game for almost a year. I only found out about Brewster in the last 6 months.
That's why I don't like New Horizons. That's why I have such a problem with New Horizons, because all the old fans... Oh, do y'all like chocolate chip ice cream out of curiosity?
Yes!
Yes, but I'm lactose intolerant, so it's gotta be dairy-free or lactose-free.
Maggie has a bigger issue with the lactose than I do because I am also lactose intolerant. However, I've kind of gotten to the point where I can mostly handle it. It's only an issue for me if I'm already coming down with a cold or something.
Yeah.
So usually whenever we do something and there's a lot of dairy involved, I eat all the cheese off for sandwich.
Yeah. You always eat my cheese.
I eat your cheese.
I get really sick if I have too much milk at a time.
But I do try to cut back. If I can buy, I actually recently found a dairy-free ice cream.
Me too.
Which one's yours?
It's Haagen-Dazs. It's a chocolate peanut
Haagen-Dazs is
butter.
good. I've done the Haagen-Dazs for years, but I found a new brand. It's called Talenti.
Oh, they're from England.
Oh, hello! It's
They said, I love it though. I don't eat it that often because I live in a cold part of England. Oh, I feel that. We live in a cold part of America.
well, in the summer, it's fair. So for about it's not 3. It's 5 months out of the year. It's really, really hot.
I'd say
And then
2 or
the
3.
Well, I mean that depends.
It depends on how the weather is that
It depends on global warming, the weather, all that. Let's not go into science. But last year we had about 5 months of hot, I would say. Like, it varies from year to year. The average is about 3.
Yeah, it was weirdly longer.
I think the summer before that was short.
Yeah, it was like 2 months. And I like when the summer is short because I'm a winter person because I'm an inside person.
I prefer fall, honestly. Like, you know that, like, summer right into fall where it's, like, still super warm, but it's that point where you're ready to put on cable knit sweaters.
Global warming is honestly fucking up our weather.
It is. And I'm noticing it a lot more here because, like, I'm thinking about back when I was a kid and it would be, like, about 4 months on average of summer.
Yeah.
And then now you're like, what is it going to be this year?
Yeah, it's very unpredictable.
Whereas when we were younger, it was a lot more easier to be able to tell.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, wear your swimsuit, but bring a raincoat just it might rain. Hello!
Hello!
Yay!
Oh, another person followed. Thank you. Hello! Feel free to say hi in the chat. I like talking with people.
Another thing I've been told, though, and I just want to pass on this streaming advice. So if you have somebody that's just sitting in your chat and they're not interacting, you do say, like, hello and all. You do try to get them to talk. But if they don't want to...
Like, it doesn't anymore.
Yeah. So
if they don't talk, that's fine. I'm just like, if you want to talk, I'm here.
I do feel like I have a problem, though, with forgetting to tell them, like I'll be trying to interact, and I'll forget to be like, interact at your pace. I forget to tell them that. So, like, I'll notice I'll be having a one-sided conversation.
Hi!
Hello!
They said hello.
I'll be having a one-sided conversation, so that's something that I know I personally need to work on.
Well, you know I tend to go on rants if I if I get a topic, so I'll go on rants and people will send me, like, 5 messages. I'm like, oh, wait.
Yeah. But I noticed that I tend to have one-sided conversations with them, and then I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So, my other thing is I average 1 viewer a stream.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot more recently.
And I feel like most of that's because, like, my streaming schedule up to now has been so sporadic.
Yeah. I have nothing better to do, so I'm just like, might as well try to make a career out of this.
I've had time. I should have streamed.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't.
Yeah, I remember when I was little, we'd have at least one snow day every year.
And this year you can never...
We didn't even have snow this year.
And then a couple of years ago we had a snowstorm.
Yeah, we had a literal blizzard.
It was literal 3 weeks where I could not go to work.
Mm-hmm. So I like socializing, which is why I tend to watch smaller streamers. Oh, good.
Well, we enjoy it. As smaller streamers, I can definitely say that we enjoy it. We are glad you choose to watch smaller streamers, so thank you so much.
I also, I always forget to talk to you. I'll, like, get focused in my game, and I forget to talk. Reaper Man, so we back in the mine, so we back in... Oh, God.
I started playing this really, like, heavy thinking game the other day, and I was trying to talk while thinking, and I just couldn't think.
Hold on. I like fishing out people with potential. That makes me happy.
Yeah,
somebody sees potential in me.
But yeah, no, I, like, the other day I was trying to play, like, a very heavy, like, thinking game on stream.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to talk while streaming this game that's, like, a puzzle. And I couldn't figure out the last piece of the puzzle. And I was like, save, and I was like, yeah, my brain's fried. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I need to find, like, sneaking music because I've been very stealthy in my Skyrim playthrough.
Ooh,
and
I like this. I
think I use it on the other side.
Okay.
But you could use it again if you feel like you can use it there.
We have this. Oh no, you do have it. Okay. Okay, I like that.
But yeah,
I didn't know if you had it in play or not.
Yeah. But
it
if you
does
want to
feel
use it,
very.
go ahead.
I think one's enough. So.
But yeah, I've been doing a lot of, like, sneak attacks in Skyrim, so I've been, like, focusing and trying to be quiet.
It is.
I know the enemies can't hear me.
This is what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I know the enemies can't hear me in real life, but my brain is just like, I need to be quiet or the enemies will hear me. Can I have a tour of the house so far, please?
Yeah,
sure.
Let me place this.
Oh, I don't think we showed them the basement.
Okay,
Put the walls all the way up, and then
So here's the overall house.
Yeah.
Very Easter cottagecore themey.
Yeah, because we're making Zipper T Bunny from Animal Crossing's house, and Zipper T Bunny has some very interesting theories about him.
So then we have this.
I need to add wallpaper.
We need wallpaper. I'm realizing you don't have a stove in here.
I think I was like trying to fit it, but it was being wonky. So.
Maybe I'll take a poke at that in a second.
Yeah.
And then we have a little reading nook, and then the bathroom.
And the shed.
We have the shed.
And before you go down to the basement,
I love the cats, though.
I know. I wanted to do something cutesy. There are some dark theories about Zipper T Bunny, and it's hilarious. And I wanted to put a nod to that in the build. So we have our basement,
which is
it's a demonic, evil basement.
The cult dungeon.
Yeah, the cult dungeon. So cutesy cottagecore Easter house, and then
cult
devil basement.
I want there to be a pyre where I can burn the bunny. Because I'm done with the bunny.
Yeah.
It's one thing that I'm...
Chile. That's what they said.
I don't know Spanish.
I took Japanese. Please, it's 11 p.m. I can't do this. If you need to go to bed, go to bed. Where we are, it's 4 p.m. So
yeah.
If you're sleepy, you should rest.
Yes, sleep. All streams are saved by Maggie and uploaded to our YouTube, which I believe you have linked on your channel, so you can watch the stream later.
I may have to relink it because I checked the other day and it didn't look like it was there.
If it's not there, then it's CCD Gamer Girl, right?
Yeah.
Or is it Shredder Comics?
Both.
There's both. Okay, yeah. So it's uploaded to one of those channels. So if you can't watch it while we're streaming, totally fine. We understand.
And
I have so many YouTubers / streamers that I love to watch, but like you can't watch them all at once.
Yeah.
So we get that.
Yeah. It's okay who needs to sleep. Same though.
The problem is like my favorite streamer, YouTuber, streams at 4 a.m. because he's in Sweden. So then, like, I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and here's a notification from 3 hours ago about Iskal going live. I'm like, I wanted to watch, but I can't because I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Because I'm an American.
Yeah, I need to do it this week, but I usually upload the week's streams onto the YouTube within a week. So I don't focus on my GSCEs anyway. Okay. GSCE. That acronym sounds familiar.
It's a school thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't pay attention in school, so I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's a school thing. It sounds like a school thing.
Do you have that in America? Probably, but I don't.
I want to say we do, but it's lesser known. Like it's more of like Catholic school sort of thing.
Yeah, it might be.
I think it's a private school thing here, whereas it's not.
Or private, like. In England, it's like backwards. Like public school is private school, and private school is like public school.
So in America, when we say private school, we mean school that the parents specifically pay for the students to get into. Whereas public schools in America are like paid for by the government.
Like a test you do in high school. So maybe something like the SATs.
I think it's one of the SAT versions where you can
or
do
GED.
an alternate. Yeah, I think it's an alternate version for one of those. Like it's very like here in America, it's very specific to a specific.
Oh, two other new people. Hello, are you on an airplane right now? What the fuck is that noise? Okay, my computer has a terrible fan, so I am sorry. I get that complaint a million times. I am sorry. I want to get a new computer, but I can't afford it right now. So that I'm trying to unlock donations, so watch as long as you can, because that's the only requirement I have left till I get donations. So.
And if you're talking about the elevator music in the background, that's Animal Crossing music,
because we're doing Animal Crossing things.
But I mean, like if somebody doesn't know, like the first time I heard it, I thought it was elevator music.
Okay.
It's elevator music though.
KK Oopsie says we have public, private, and grammar schools, so the best education is at grammar. So that would be their private school.
Yeah, their private school is grammar.
Privates are for SWATs.
I don't know what's...
That's like an English word, like an England.
Okay, so I usually am pretty good
with... public school or chaos.
I'm usually pretty good with, like, English slang from, like, the UK or whatever.
I know, right?
But there's some that, like, they don't get talked about at all, and then somebody spits it out, and you're just like, that came out of left field?
Yeah.
I want to say I've heard SWATs before.
That sounds familiar. I haven't been watching a lot of British content recently.
It's probably... I don't watch a lot of, like, school-age content for...
Yeah.
I watch a lot more of adult content.
Well, my mom watches a lot of British shows for some weird reason, so she probably knows. A SWAT, a rich kid who is a total brat. True!
Okay, so our version of that slang would usually be that...
a spoiled brat?
Yeah, spoiled brat. We don't know slang for it.
Todo Duku.
Todo Deku?
Not Deku, it says Dooku.
I don't know.
I love how we keep talking and keep getting distracted from the build.
Yeah. What was I putting in now?
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
That commercial they've been putting around for, like, COVID, where it's, like, the baby shower in the rain.
Maybe I subconsciously was thinking that. Because how many times have I seen that commercial now?
I know, because they keep posting it because we're in Oregon and Oregon rain.
I get it 20 times a day on YouTube. Because, okay, so right now I'm watching a lot of FNAF videos because I've been a very, like, binge. I want theories. I want scary theories. New game's coming out. So I was binge watching all of Jacksepticeye's videos on it. And, like, I get 20 times a video on that.
So YouTube is subconsciously telling you to have children like me?
And
Not ready for that.
And then I was binge watching Markiplier. And now I'm binge watching the theory videos. Not the GT Lives where they play through it, but the original theories. Because I honestly want to be able to keep up this time when he plays the game.
Yeah.
And then I want to be able to, like, I would like to come up with some ideas myself.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of new games, I'm excited for the new Pokemon, even though
I still need to get the last one. I still need to get... Remind me, was it Sword or Shield that you have?
I have Shield.
Okay, I need to get Sword.
The defensive.
I gotta buy my Switch first, which I think at this point I'm waiting until after Easter. I have to get my taxes in order to buy it, and that means I have to call the IRS because they're being dicks. Screw the government.
What are your guys' aesthetics? Utter chaos.
Maggie's is mess. That's how I would define it. Mess. Whatever's comfortable, mess.
My aesthetic is
anime merch mess.
Nerdy chaos.
I would say I tend to wear a lot of, like, merchy, like, anime merch. But I would say I'm a cross between, like, preppy, cottagecore, and alt. I'm like, I don't have a personal aesthetic. I fill all.
Yeah.
You give me something to wear from anything, and I will wear it.
And if you mean, like, Sims builds, I do whatever I feel is right for what I'm building.
For me, usually I like to go into, like, it depends on whatever the mood I'm in. Because sometimes I want to do a modern build. I did a witch hut the other day, like a witch cottage hut the other day. Lovely. It was a tiny house. I loved it.
I'm a mess of comfy to sporty. Yeah.
No, usually I'm dressed pretty comfy, but I think most of that's due to COVID and health issues right now.
Yeah.
I'm wearing jeans for, like, first time in a week.
Yeah. My Sims builds are modern. Nice.
Okay, because my kidney problem, like I said, I have to wear clothes that fit for my health issues. And
my room is cottagecore. Ooh, nice.
My room is kind of like, how would I describe my room? My room it's got slight cottagecore vibes, but it's also got very, like, okay, so my idol is Audrey Hepburn. I have 2 pictures of her up in my room right now.
Yeah.
And then I have all of my stuffies everywhere. Because I went to my grandma's house the other day, and I got the rest of my stuffies.
And all over the place. Okay, yeah.
So I've got now, 30 million more stuffies up in my room.
Yeah.
But, I have a lot of,
oh, God, it's almost 4:30. We're not done.
I have a lot of, French-inspired decor in my room. A lot of, British-inspired decor. My decor, when it comes to my room, is pretty. I try to stick, my room, my base, colors.
Yeah.
I am on a grayscale. I have black, white, and gray. Is my base colors for my room.
If I had to, I would love to have, fairy core or, a fairy tale core.
I have a rose fang. One of those, rose, the flower fangs where it's, a rose fang. I have that up above my, it's above the closet door. Mm-hmm. And I've actually taken and I put fairy lights in it.
Ooh, that's nice.
So I can turn them on. And then you remember the butterfly I got for my hat?
Yes.
I went and got 2 more silver butterflies to clip onto that.
Nice.
And then I have white Christmas lights hung up around my full body length mirror.
Yeah.
Super pretty. I need to buy new bulbs though because some of them are dying and I ran out of replacement bulbs.
Yeah.
Let's work.
I love fairy tales, so if I had to change my aesthetic, I would love to do a fairy tale kind of core.
That's dead. I don't want to froze for a second. I love when the game freezes for a second.
My computer hates me, so it always freezes.
Mine's been freezing. Oh, I want this fountain. I want this fountain.
I think I use that fountain too. It's okay if you reuse something.
I want to double check though because I want. Yes, you do.
Really?
I try to place it.
Do you have any British stereotypes? I mean,
I try
yes and no.
not to, but sometimes it's unavoidable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna downsize this actually. Oh wait, is it gonna do something funky with the water then? It does something funky with the water then. I'm going to do a hand-done fountain then.
Huh?
I'm gonna do a hand-done fountain.
Ooh, yeah. I haven't really tested that. I mean, everybody has stereotypes in their own way, and depending on how you handle it, that could be what's best,
Oh, I forget how big these are. I'm gonna just do 1 square.
But I mean, the British stereotypes, I think it also depends on where the person is from, because there's Americans have the posh British, but
there's the hick British kind of.
I think it was Cockney or something.
Cockney, yeah.
That's what we. Sorry, but
I don't know what you guys classify them as, and I don't want to be rude with the way I classify them, but to me they come off like an American hick,
Yeah. Or when I think Cockney, I think kind of like a Brooklyn, kind of more like a more aggressive and rough around the edges.
Aggressive, but also I get.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. To be honest, most of the American stereotypes are you have a Southern Texan accent. And
don't get me in my Southern accent. I'll get stuck for the rest of the day.
And have, every other day. I'm not saying that on stream. Because that's been very troublesome something lately. Yeah, I know most people...
Oh! Okay. It's okay, it's an O. Okay. I saw an I. My dyslexia got me. That's ski. And then I was like, wait.
But I don't assume because I spent 6 months in America with my family over there. Yeah. Americans are very different because it's such a big country and there's all sorts of different things because Americans have stereotypes about Americans.
Honestly, we do.
To be honest, certain states have their own stereotypes. The state we're in, everybody thinks we're hippies. Like,
we are hippies.
We're hippies, libertarians, liberals, and all that sort of stuff.
We're mostly like Democrats, though, from what I've seen. So it's like honestly, actually, we aren't. These are so big.
And then people in Florida are like the crazy people that you can't figure out what is going on in their head. They wrestle alligators for fun. New York has like 3 million different types of stereotypes. I think I want to put this here
and remove 3 Fiends of Fence.
Okay.
Because honestly, it's a huge fountain, and if you downsize the water, it's weird. So
your country is like a continent with several small countries / accents and people inside. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It essentially is.
But that could be a blessing and a curse, as we've seen with recent incidents going on in our country. It's caused a lot of rifts because of how big we are.
Honestly, I think that looks really good too.
Yeah.
Like, it puts a nice break in your like square shape.
Yeah. I honestly think America should like reevaluate itself.
Honestly, it should.
Because it's technically that's what the forefathers who founded America built it on. They're like, hey, we understand countries change over time. As things change, the rules should change. And I'm like, I agree with that.
I love that you can place stuff just outside of the lot as long as you keep it a certain amount on the
I know. But yeah, there's been such craziness, and people try to like use the Constitution as an excuse, which is over a 200-year-old
that I've seen
document.
Is like the Second Amendment only pertains to like muskets and rifles. And it's like, okay. Then let's take these ones literal. Like a lot of people are like, okay, if you give that response, then I'm gonna go look at this one and be like, okay, so you shouldn't do taxes because you don't own land. I mean, you shouldn't vote because you don't own land.
Yeah.
You don't pay taxes. You're not a man.
Yeah.
You're black. It's like all these other things that they're actually technically written in.
Yeah.
And we've changed it because it's not morally right.
Yeah. Oh, wait. YouTube's yelling at me.
Video paused.
Hold on. But yeah, I honestly think that we hit a point in our country's life where we need to kind of like reevaluate everything, because our rules were written so that they could be rewritten. That is literally the point of the Constitution. It's the point of the Declaration of Independence. The people who founded our country knew that's what we were like, that this was going to happen eventually, and apparently the Constitution was supposed to change like every 20 years.
It hasn't.
It has not. It's like barely changed. There were a couple amendments added, but other than that, the Constitution hasn't changed. And technically, if necessary, it's not illegal to rise up against the government.
Yeah.
Because we were based on rising up against the government. So if we feel like our country has lost its way and we need to restart, it technically isn't against the law. Yeah. You can do that, and sure, it may be frowned upon, but technically, it's what the forefathers wanted. One stereotype that I actually am not sure whether is true or false is healthcare is so expensive that sometimes people can't afford it. Yes, that is so true.
It's to the point where if you need an ambulance to get there because you are stabbed or shot or something, you won't. You'll order an Uber.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Because Uber's $20 versus the ambulance, which is over $3,000.
Mm-hmm. It's cheaper to get an Uber.
Don't quote my prices on that.
It might be different
an estimation.
with region.
It depends on region. I think here in Oregon, where we are, it's about $3,000, depending on how far you have to go.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's
so do your taxes cover healthcare?
No. I mean,
no.
It covers a certain amount, and that's for the low income. Because
barely.
I have the Oregon Health Plan, and like my regular dentist is covered, but when I had to get my wisdom teeth pulled, that was kind of an ordeal.
Yeah,
it took them a month to approve it.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with a knee injury right now, and my insurance keeps sending me bills, and I'm like, no, you're supposed to pay that.
And so healthcare actually hasn't been including dental care, which
for some
they just added it. They just started adding dental care into healthcare because I know for a fact that they added it because I have a weird teeth condition, and the people who have the condition kind of got together to push for this dental thing to be added to the healthcare. But even then,
Luckily, some states have included it just because, that's up to the state at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I'm glad our state included it because I would have so many issues if it didn't include dental in our plan.
My family had to pay like tens of thousands of dollars for my dental surgeries.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I haven't had anything extreme. So now with my knee, I have something extreme happening. Honestly, it's so stressful.
Yeah.
Which is part of why I sleep all the time now. I can't handle it.
Yeah. That is the same as the UK. If you want to look after your teeth, it's like $100. I wish it was $100.
$100? Well, okay, so you have to remember, $100 and 100 pounds is much different.
Yeah.
100 pounds, I want to say, translates into almost $200.
Still, that's way cheaper than the stuff I went through.
Yeah, I mean, that could
unless
be
you're
just
a child, because it's free. Oh, great. Brace is one of America's greatest businesses.
I want to say braces was started in America.
I've had braces for over 7 years.
I was supposed to get them, and I never did.
Your teeth are fine.
I have an underbite. I have a really bad underbite, actually.
It's fine.
It's nowhere near your condition.
Yeah.
But, it definitely, I dislocate my jaw.
Yeah.
I can dislocate my jaw, and that hurts a bunch. And sometimes, in my sleep, I'll dislocate it on accident, and then it locks up, and I can't relocate it, and I wake up because I'm in so much pain.
Yeah.
And I have to physically grab my jaw and shove it in.
Yeah, that's not cool.
No. But there's not really anything they can do about it. So they're just avoid it.
Actually, recently, I think I may have to have my braces retweaked soon because when it's close to getting my... who are your favorite streamers? Ooh. RisingStar Amilia.
Thank you for the shout out.
Shout out.
Let's see. You.
Yay!
Obviously. I do a lot of stuff on your channel as well.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to say Iscal85. He's a Minecraft streamer.
I've been watching this one person. I haven't been watching them recently because I was trying to get my sleep schedule back to work, or back to normal. I like this person named Cheesy Wine. They play The Sims, but they're in England, so they always play at 2 in the morning where I am, and I'm like, I want to watch you, but I can't. I need to sleep.
Let's go with the pink.
And then I like Little Simsy. And then I started following this one guy for Skyrim, and I like his stuff. So his name is Magi something. I've been trying to follow people that play the same games as me so I can kind of relate to the content more. For most of the week, I play Skyrim. And then on Saturdays, it's Sims Day. And I think I might add Sunday to Sims Day, because I was busy on Sundays, but now I'm not. So, she's what got me into Sims, Lil Simsy. Oh, yeah. I love her. She's precious. I have other simmers that I watch, but I don't know if I follow their streams. Ooh, there is a Sims streamer that I need to send you the link for because I think they're a drag queen. Ooh, and I know you like that stuff. I also like Blondie64. I will check that out.
I am making a drag queen sim.
Ooh, yes.
I'm just having a hard time finding the right aesthetic for this drag queen. And I'm just...
Well, usually they have a gimmick.
Yeah, well, some of them it's an aesthetic, some of them it's like a personality. I can't quite place what.
Oh, y'all are really nice, and I feel you could become my new comfort streamers. Oh, thank you.
I forget you don't do cameras, so I've been thinking.
I do that too. I like do hand gestures when I talk to people, and I'm like, they can't see me.
I use my camera when I stream.
I don't feel comfortable showing my face yet, so otherwise I would totally have a face cam. I think I might, if I unlock donations, I may show my face, because I told you about the potion system I have set up.
Yeah.
Somebody said for the magic potion, I should do like a random thing that the person chooses. So if they choose the magic potion, they can say, I can't use, for Sims, for example, I can't use anything from the Seasons pack.
Yeah.
Like something like that. I'm so insecure. I'm insecure too.
Don't worry, yeah, no.
I try to find ways to get my insecurities out in different ways. So, streaming is one of them, because it's making me more comfortable with myself and stuff. Because I like presenting.
I love how I spent most of this time just in this.
I know, it's technically past the time I usually stop, but we could go longer today if you want.
I'm gonna try and fit this.
Yeah, tidy up the inside.
This light needs to move over here.
I would love to do like a Sim series either on my YouTube or on stream where I like renovate like abandoned houses. Like I've found so many houses where people like design them to look abandoned, and I love it so much. And I like getting rid of like all the trash and stuff, and then just start building everything from scratch again. It's great.
I'm gonna put some shelves in.
I have a potential character to be like a representative of the thing, but I'll like have people like choose a house and then create like decide a family that would live in the house. So.
No, I already tried that one.
But yeah, I thought that'd be fun. And then I really like the gameplay. So if I were to do a Sim series, it'd be the Legacy Challenge or Rack Stewardship. I always get distracted, and then I always forget what I'm doing, and I'll like do a cheat, and then I'm like, oh shoot, I was supposed to do this. So I never. I usually tend to build or create Sims. So
I'm the one that does the challenges more often.
Yeah.
Like I'm currently I need a restart because it's been too long since I've streamed The Sims. But I'm doing on my channel. I'm doing I'm creating a serial killer. I'm using a violence mod.
Building stresses me out. I'm a very creative person, so I feel more comfortable building and creating the Sims rather than like playing the gameplay. I actually want to be a comic book artist, and once I figure out how to get it to work, I will be streaming art on here eventually. So once I figure it out, we'll work on it. There, you'll see me draw on stream. So, yeah. I have to use the restroom again. I've been drinking liquids.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Emily's gonna keep building without me.
Yeah. There's so much bunnies. Okay. Let's go there. Alright. Place in a sink. Yeah, no, I tend to forget what I was doing and then go back and I'm like, wait, I already did this. And so I get doing things over and over again. I have this weird habit of like when I'm bored, and I'm pretty sure this is normal, I'll just get up and I go to the fridge, and I open the door, and I look in, and I close the door, and I turn around, and then I turn back around and open the fridge again. And I just keep going through that until, I don't know. I don't know why I stop. Okay, gotta fit a stove in here. I believe, like I said, I believe it's normal, but who knows? I know I'm not normal. So, no. Okay. Actually, let's go in black. She's brown. Oh, I see why. That's awful color. Alright. I've been playing The Sims 4 for about 5 years now. 4 years. Maggie's definitely been playing longer than I have. I first bought the game 4 years ago, so that's when I started playing. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of tricks that you learn along the way. Yeah. Alright, I got a stove in and a sink in, so now he has a working kitchen.
Yay! I mean, I was kind of in a rush and just throwing things in until we have an idea. Are you guys still in quarantine?
Yeah, technically we are.
It's complicated.
Restaurants just opened up again.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, yeah, we're still technically quarantined. Where's the green one? Oh, that one's huge.
Oh, I didn't answer how long I've been playing The Sims 4. I started playing Sims 4 in high school. I wasn't really allowed to play games growing up because my mom thought they were for boys. So I didn't really get to play video games a lot, so we've been in 3 so far.
I think we've pretty much just been in the same one, but we keep closing restaurants back down.
Yeah.
We haven't, like, fully rescinded quarantine yet. Ever.
Yeah.
So
that's why I said it's complicated, because we, like, keep giving things back, and then people break the rules, and then we have to go back and take things away again. It's so annoying. I'm just like, everybody just wear your damn masks and follow the damn rules, and we'd be done and over with this already.
Yeah.
Anyone who argues that humans are an intelligent species did not look through all this. Oh, that's a lovely wall.
Boom, that's the wall then.
Oh, I just realized we need a floor too.
Yeah.
Not... Most people don't even follow the rules, not even the Prime Minister. Ugh, I hate that. Technically, that was our president before we elected Biden. Oh my god, Trump was the worst. I know a lot of people would hate me for saying that, but, like, honestly, it set us back so much.
It did.
Like, it set us back by, like, a couple of decades, to be honest. Like, people are hating people just because their ethnicity is slightly different than the one you're born with, and it's annoying as hell. The election was a big deal in the UK. Our election?
It's technically it's a big deal.
I mean, it decides whether or not we're talking with other countries or not. Like, everyone was so caught up in the American election. Yeah, this last election was kind of a shit show.
Honestly, it was.
I was like, if Trump wins again, I am moving to another country because I cannot stand 4 more years of his bullshit. Like, I understand some people like his qualities and all that, and some of his skills, but I'm just like, this man has too many negatives for me to actually see the positive in what he's done. Like, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would too. Just, ugh. I'm so glad Biden won. I know some Americans would be like, it's unpatriotic to be against Trump. It's like, no, it's not. I have my views, you guys have yours. I don't care. The Trump followers had a complex, and it was annoying as hell. I honest to God hated it.
Yeah.
Like, most elections, I don't care who wins or loses. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, we disagree. That's great. Okay, moving on. But this election, I was, like, literally banging my head against the wall. I was so done. I mean, I'm the type of person who doesn't really pick a political party. The way I pick a representative or someone who I vote for is if they have things that benefit the country, I will vote for them. Like, if I weigh the pros and the cons, and if they have more pros, then I will vote for them.
Yeah.
So, and in this election, Trump had more cons, in my opinion. In more ways than one, am I right?
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry. We watched it in school, yeah. What makes it worse for me is my birthday is Inauguration Day, which is the day the president is sworn in, and they're, like, officially accepted as the president. And I was like, I swear to God, because this was my first time able to vote in the president election. Like, I was old enough to vote the year I turned 18, but, like,
last time you were old enough, but it wasn't until, like, the day of inauguration.
Yeah, it wasn't until the day of inauguration, so technically this was my first presidential vote, and I'm like, I swear to God, if my first voting session ends up as Trump, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, happy birthday to me, we're dealing with Trump. I'm sorry. I don't like to talk about political views on my stream, but it was just such a shit show here. And then when he did lose, everybody was a sore loser about it. And I'm like, just shut up and move on. I don't care who wins. Just go. But, yeah. Oh, hopefully the next election will be easier.
Yeah.
And hopefully everything kind of works its way out in Biden's reign, because the stuff that happened in Trump's reign just set us back so far. Like, when Obama was in charge, it boosted us forward, because I know a lot of people didn't like Obama, but because he was, like, the first... there were 2 boys in my class for Trump. They got clapped. Good. But, like, with Obama, they, because he was, like, our first black president, it put a lot of benefits towards more open-minded things. But with Trump...
There we go, we have a multicolor, like...
Nice. But with Trump, he has very conservative views, and I know a lot of people don't like it when I say it, but very racist views. And that, like, because of that, it... Huh?
They don't like it because it's the truth.
I mean, yeah. But, it's just like, because usually the country reflects on however the president acts while in office. You can tell that. And sure, COVID didn't help, but our country took so many step backs, you know? But like, because of the views, people who had those negative views thought they had the voice to speak in a very hurtful way, and I'm like, that's not okay. I'm black, and I honestly miss the days when there was someone like me who was taken seriously, unlike Gorilla Glue Girl. What?
I don't know.
That does not sound good. But my family raised me that you treat people with kindness and respect. The only reason you shouldn't treat them with kindness and respect is if they lose your respect. So, if I am treating you like shit, you've earned it.
Just do this, where you set it down and it resets it. Because I put the blue one.
I don't know how to help you.
It's
I mean, the yellow would probably work more, because Easter... it's a British thing. Respect to your parents, yeah. Yeah, because I honest to God, my parents, raised me in such an accepting way that now I remember, like, I had a cousin who was gay, and I didn't realize that when I was younger, but when I finally realized what it was, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I just kind of ignored it, but I not in, like, a bad way. I was just kind of like, okay, cool, whatever, nice, peace out.
Passive about it, yeah.
It didn't matter to me, because it felt normal. Nothing, so just, I have nothing against anyone, and if I'm showing hate towards you, there's probably a reason why.
Give me the blue.
I do not, I don't treat people badly unless they absolutely deserve it. Even then, I'm kind of a pushover, so...
There we go. We got a flower arrangement in the middle.
Ooh, that's lovely. Do you know about Sarah Everfard? The name sounds familiar, but I'm terrible with, like, names and people and remembering things. Like, somebody can tell me something, like, 10 times over, and I'm like, I will be shocked and hear about it for the first time. I'll be like, oh, really? That happened? Cool! So, the name sounds familiar, but I don't know for sure.
I have no idea. Bug box. Bugs. Give him
Yeah,
bugs.
I was thinking about giving him bugs, like a bug farm, because we were doing, like, a garden thing.
He deserves the creepy crawlies, because he is a creepy crawly.
He has to catch all those bugs so he can replace them with eggs. She was the girl who was kidnapped. Oh, okay. Yeah.
There we go. 6 bug boxes.
Yeah, that's not okay.
We're gonna give him another beehive too.
Yeah, it's hard to live in this world if you're anything but a white man. You think we'd move past that point, but it's not.
I'll stick with it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. A white straight man.
A cis hetero white man.
Yep. Yeah. Like, honestly, I thought us as a people were finally moving past all that, and then, of course, it all goes to shit again. Thanks, history. Like, I don't know how to feel around policemen anymore. Just not safe. Yeah. I have a lot of cousins that are actually in the police, so I'm like, I don't trust the police, but I have so much family that's part of it that I can't, like, just say that I hate it, you know? I have a lot of cousins that are officers.
No. I don't know what that
but can we all talk about the best kind of police officer, though? Canines.
Yes.
I love dogs.
Doggos.
Actually, canine dogs are impressive. I went to, like, because my cousins are officers and one of them works in the canine unit, I got to see, like, the dog graduation trial, and it was so impressive to see those dogs move so fast. Like, I like the police, but I feel, you know, yeah, I honestly don't trust police anymore, especially in our town. Like, my cousins work in Springfield. I'm fine. But our town has not been taking crime very seriously lately. And it's kind of depressing. And
That's an understatement.
Yeah. And we need them, otherwise it'd be chaos. Yeah. I'm in the belief that we should defund the police, but take those funds and put it to things that would help in other ways.
Not defund, it's redistribute.
Yeah, redistribute the funds. Because I feel like some problems could be fixed in other ways.
I want to give him a bubbler.
Huh?
I want to give him a bubbler.
Okay.
I feel like that's something Zipper would do.
Okay.
Because he's a creepy man.
Yeah.
If I can find it.
But then some of them are part of the chaos. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like, because I've talked with my parents before, and they're like, then who will protect you? Who will protect you? I'm like, well, if there's an actual crime that needs to be stopped, let the police handle it. But if there's something else going on that doesn't need the police but needs something else, send that other thing. Because the police aren't needed for all the things that they are called for. Like, I understand some of them, but some of the things, no. That's why I believe in redistributing the funds rather than just hating on the police. Also, better training. Better training for the police.
There we go.
BRB, I need 2 minutes. Yeah. Better training so that way we have less chaotic people.
Bubbler.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to put in this backyard.
Hmm?
I don't know what else to put in this backyard.
Mm.
I don't know, I feel like it's fairly well done, actually.
Yeah. I feel like there should be more, but like, if we had too much more, it may be crowded.
It feels fairly crowded already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. I really wish the police got trained more, because lawyers get trained in the law more than police officers.
Yeah.
And that is kind of depressing. They should have the same amount of time because they're dealing with laws. Hi, is there anyone else in chat? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is here right now.
No, it's just you and me, technically.
Yeah. Nobody else is here right now.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
I mean, I think that's fine.
Yeah. I think we got it.
Yeah. I will be uploading that and Zipper to the gallery later. So
Yeah.
I guess that's good for it now.
You wanted to fix this, right?
Oh yeah, we need to fix the shed roof.
I looked over and I saw it and I was just like, what? Did you want
because there's
this
more than one viewer. We're using Emily's phone so that way we could keep up with chat because my other screen isn't working right now.
You wanted this to be odd colored though.
Huh?
Right? You wanted this to be different, right?
I think I painted it like a pink tone, if you look carefully.
Yeah, it's kind of a pinky red color.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you wanted it different from the house.
Yeah. Technically, we're the other person in chat.
Yeah.
Oh my name is Michaela, by the way. Hi, welcome.
Yeah.
Emily and I'm Maggie.
Yeah.
So.
School stuff. Love this.
Yeah. Sorry about such serious topics. Usually I don't talk about that.
No, usually we're trying to discuss what Disney movies is everybody's favorite.
Yeah. I want to see the new Raya movie. I heard it wasn't that good. But I mean, a Disney not good is better than anything else. So.
Yeah.
Even a bad Disney movie is still okay.
Oh, it's just a screen. You haven't put a picture up yet.
Well, yeah, because usually somebody puts like a face cam there, and I don't have a face cam. I was conceived in America, so it's not an uncommon name in the UK. A not very common name in the UK. Oh, that makes sense. Apparently, if my brother was a girl, my mom was trying to name us both after, British royalty. I can't remember what my mom wanted to name Robert. Because I'm Margaret, and then my brother was going to be either Elizabeth, or I think there was, like, something else. I can't remember. But...
Please what?
Please what?
What's his name? His name is Robert.
My brother's name is Robert. But my mom wanted another girl, and she wanted to name us like after a British royal family or something. Because I was like named after Princess Margaret. So I think he was. You guys typed so differently there. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it's like we spell stuff differently. We have
Yeah.
different slang. And then I want to say we have different punctuation and all too.
Mm-hmm. Like here, please means you've got to be kidding.
Yeah, no, that would be a slang thing then.
Oh. For us, it's like a short way to say please.
Yeah.
So, like, oh, please, I want this, but it's kind of like a joking please, not like a more polite please. It's kind of like a, oh, come on, dude, please, just please.
Yeah.
My brother was also almost named Cinderella, even if he was a boy.
I tried to name my siblings after Disney princesses.
Yeah.
That got shut down.
I was 5 when he was about to be born, and my mom's like, what do you want your younger sibling to be named? And I'm like, Cinderella. And my mom's like, what if it's a boy? And then my dad goes, Cinderfella.
I wanted to name Lauren Rapunzel.
Nice.
And then I think Ariel was the next name I chose.
Yeah.
I just kept cycling for Disney names.
Rapunzel means lettuce.
No.
It's like a type of lettuce.
I was gonna name Lauren Lettuce.
Yeah. I almost named my baby bro Charlie after Charlie and Lola. Oh, I missed that show. I remember that one.
I didn't really watch it that much.
I remember it. Do you have that there? Yeah, I think we had it here.
We had it a bit. It wasn't like on all the time, but it did come on every once in a while.
It was on Disney Channel.
Well, I should probably go home because it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah. And we're done with the house. I will be putting it up on the gallery. My username on the gallery is the same as my username here, so CCD Gamer Girl, and it has all my previous Animal Crossing builds and characters. So I'll be putting that up soon, and then I'll be putting up villagers soon. I just gotta remember to record audio for those videos, but I keep getting distracted.
Yeah. Alright, well, have a good rest of your day,
Yeah.
or night, or whatever.
Go to bed.
Night.
Rest yourself.
Bye.
Bye. I followed you both, so see you soon. Aw, thank you. Bye.